The concept of total reward is based on the assumption that people work for more than money. While money is obviously an important part of reward, it is increasingly evident that it takes more than just cash to recruit and retain high quality employees. The Towers Perry model of total reward system focuses on four different quadrants, which is essential part of monetary benefit as well as non-monetary benefit, which we called as extrinsic and intrinsic mode. So, Towers Perry model is divided into four quadrants. The upper The upper two quadrants, pay and benefits, represent transactional or tangible rewards. These are financial in nature and are essential to recruit anybody who get attracted towards high packages, benefits, long-term incentives, perks, pension fund, after achieving the targets, what kind of a benefits I will get. So employees are generally get attracted towards this tangible benefit, which has been covered in about two quadrants, that is called pay and benefits. And these benefits or this quadrant can be copied by the competitors, and it is essential to retain the staff also. This obviously those organizations who pay high level of pay packages, employees try to get retained in that organization because money always matters. By contrast, the relational or intangible, that is non-financial rewards, represents in the lower two quadrants, cannot be limited. So organization can go on their creativity, innovation, and they can generate more and more such kind of a non-financial reward system, which will make that organization to be a better place to work. This can create both human capital and human process advantage. They are essential in enhancing the value of the upper two quadrants. So obviously, till the time I am not having a good working culture, I am not having career development in particular organization, if the leaders are not so very motivated or they don't have the clear vision what to do next, if I am unable to balance work life, my involvement is very less, then even if I get crores of rupees of salary, I am unable to survive in that organization. So, uh, this lower level of two quadrants always plays very important role to support upper two quadrants. The real power comes when organizations combine relational and transactional rewards. The model also makes a useful distinction between individual and group rewards, particularly in the latter case. The development of total reward system has taken place from many years. Originally introduced in 2000, the total reward model has evolved to depict the strategic elements of the employer-employee exchange impact total rewards today. The model reflects how external influences impact human resource and total reward strategy affect attraction, motivation, retention, and engagement. This total reward system is basically based on different organizational strategy to retain high quality employees by creating working culture, by protecting their organization from external pressure, developing total reward research model, setting the benchmark, focusing more on well-being of employees, compensation pattern, creating more developmental programs. So all these things is a resource to create successful strategy that attract, motivates, retains and engages high quality performing employees. That is called knowledge management, that is called retaining the qualified brain in the organization,